Namaste yogis, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Matt, and today we're going to do a class focusing on the lower body. So we're going to work on the hips, the groin, the psoas here, the hip flexors, and the hamstrings. So for today's class, all you're going to need is 2 blocks, and I'm happy to be here with you guys today. It's a rainy day here in Canada today, so I'm doing the class in my basement. And we're just gonna start by closing our eyes. I'm gonna invite you to dive deeply inward, taking some deep breath in and out through the nose. Just doing some deep breath and slowing down the speed of your breathing. Tapping into your parasympathetic nervous system. So you can slowly open your eyes, and I'm going to invite you to place your legs on a 45-degree angle on both sides like this. You can open up the flesh of your glutes. Bring your blocks in front of you. And we can use the blocks as a support for our forehead, so we're not going to place our hands on the floor here. You're going to do one deep inhale. Exhale, walking your fingertips forward. Bringing the forehead to rest on top of a block. So just finding your edge where it pulls enough in your inner groin as you fully relax. And let go of any tension within your mind and body. You can lower one of the blocks here if you made a little tower like I did. Just going into a deeper stretch here by curving your spine even more and walking your fingertips forward a little bit more. And we can walk our fingertips back, raising our upper torso. And I'm gonna invite you to bring your legs in here. You might want to cross them. Yeah, I'm just doing what I can with my knee, who's still very sensitive and fragile. And once you're in a seated position, we're just gonna open up the side of our body. So we're gonna look to the right, and then we're gonna extend the right arm, palm up, placing the left hand on the floor beside ourselves. Big inhale. Exhale, we're gonna scoop around and over, leaning to the left side and just finding that deep stretch. We want to try to stay grounded with our glutes on the floor. We don't want to lean like this and relieve all the tension. We want to keep some tension. So as we do this side bend, you can walk your left hand or left arm a little further away and just finding a deep stretch here. And we can release, come back to the center. You should feel much more open on your right side. You can take a few breaths here, very slowly, enjoying how this feels. And once you're ready, you can extend the left arm to the left side, placing the right hand on the floor here. Looking left, big inhale. Exhale, scooping that left arm above your head and going to the right side, leaning to the right, sliding your right hand on your yoga mat further away until you find a deep stretch here on your right side. That feels really good. We can release and come back to the center. So from here, we're gonna go into a gentle hamstring stretch, placing both legs in front of us. Again, opening up the flesh of our glutes, hands on the floor, beside our legs here. One big inhale. Exhale, I'll walk our fingertips forward, bending at the waist. And then reconnecting with our breath. we can slowly release. And I'm going to invite you to come onto all fours. Alright, and you can keep the blocks nearby. So from here we're going to be going into high flying dragon, so working on our hip flexors, loosening up the tension in that area. I'm just going to bring this here. So that, take one big inhale, raising the left leg back and up. Exhale, swinging it forward. Then we can grab the blocks here for support. And we're just going to extend the right leg back. And just working here on the tightness of our hip flexors. This is a really, really good position, one that we don't do enough, that's really beneficial for the tightness in our hips from sitting down too much, working at a desk. And on your next exhale, you can move your hips back, straightening the left leg, counter stretch here, as we usually do from this position, so you guys are used to that one. And then we come back onto all fours here. So when you guys are ready, we're going to take one big inhale, raising the right leg up and back. Exhale, we're going to swing it forward, going into a deep front lunge like this, moving our hips forward and down. And on your next exhale, we can move our hips back, stretching out the right leg. And then we can come into all fours. So from here, we're going to go into pigeon pose, working on our hips once more. We're going to bring the right knee behind the right wrist, extending the left leg back. And then we can move the right shin forward until it stops. So if this is how you land, this is how you land. And that's okay. So we're just going to reconnect with our breath here. Taking some few breaths, moving our hips forward. One big inhale, exhale, lowering ourselves down onto our forearms. And then we can place one palm on top of the other and bringing the forehead to rest on the back of your hands. And we can slowly push ourselves back up and release the right leg when you're ready. Coming back onto all fours. So from here, we're going to bring the left leg behind the left wrist, opening up our hip here. And then from here, we're going to lower ourselves down into pigeon pose. Now for me, this is as much as I can do on this side following my knee surgery. So I'm going to stop here. But by all means, you guys should go all the way down to the floor. ready, you can release the left leg. So I'm going to invite you to make your way back around onto your backs here. You can move the blocks aside. And from here, we're going to be going into a reclined twist. So we're going to bring our knees up to a 90-degree angle here. The right hand will come to the exterior edge of the left knee. Big inhale. Exhale. I'm going to allow our knees to drop to the right. And keeping our shoulder blades firmly planted, we're going to just look left. So you can put some pressure with your right hand on your left knee here. And we can bring our knees back to center, bringing our legs to the ground. Just going to invite you to wiggle them left to right here. Loosening up your low back very gently. This feels wonderful. And then from here, we're just going to bring our knees to a 90-degree angle. Again, the left hand will come to the exterior edge of the right knee. Big inhale. Exhale, allowing the knees to go to the left as we look to the right here. Just going to shift around a little bit here. And that's it. So you might hear a click or pop in your low back from just creating some space and allowing your vertebrae to fall back into place, relieving tension. So that's okay, as long as it doesn't hurt or doesn't shoot down your leg. It's sort of a nerve pain. It doesn't matter, it's good. And I'm gonna bring my knees back to center, moving my hips back in line with my spine. And again, we can wiggle left to right. And from here we can extend our legs in front of us. We're just going to go into Savasana, our final position for the day. So you should feel much more open around your hip area, your groin. We've worked on the hamstrings, the side of the body, the low back. So the area around your hips should feel a lot nicer, much more open. So keep taking some deep breath here. And fully let go of anything that occupies your mind. So you guys can stay in Savasana for as long as you want. I'm just gonna come back up to the seated position. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's Yin Yoga class for the lower body. If you could subscribe to my channel, share the classes with friends, family member, and just give this video a thumbs up. It's a great way to support me. I do these classes for you guys for free, so I'm volunteering my time to do that for all of you. So if you can do that for me, it's much appreciated and helps the channel growing. It helps me teach to more people because of the reach that it provides to find new people to practice Yin with us. So thank you so much for that. Just gonna place our hands at the heart, big inhale. Exhale, Namaste. Bye guys.